かわいい。おお、大人だ。
すごい。
She looks straight at the camera. Playback, playback. Back at the camera, and just it never goes like this. ちょっと待って。Playback, playback.
今日は山口百恵さんのプレイバックパート2聞いてみるよ。
Let's find out.
こんにちは、全人類と友達になる男、僕がミスターウチです。そして
アナです。
バイロンです。
今日のテーマは山口百恵さんのプレイバックパート2聞いてみよう。
Where's part 1? This doesn't make sense. We didn't upload part 1 yet. Where's part 1?
知らない。こういう曲名なんです。この曲は一回作ったんだけど、もうちょっと曲を作り直した方がいいっていうことで撮り直したからパート2らしい。
So they wanted to let the audience know that it was made first, but then it was bad. It's like telling.
うるさいよ。山口百恵さん、伝説のアイドルです。
Oh, like an idol group or just an idol person?
アイドルパーソン。だけれども昭和のもうアイドルバチバチの時代のパフォーマンスと歌で見せる本物のアイドルの一人ですから。
So does she sing like this?
ファンやめるわそれだったら。それでは聞いてみましょう。
Whoa, I want to play on that back. That's a nice back shot though. Oh, back again. かわいい。おお、大人だ。
すごい。
おお。
That's not the voice I expected.
It's like you know what the voice reminds me of? It's like, you know when you're a kid and then you listen to a lot of different artists and then you find an artist that you like and it sounds like very mature and then you're like, 大人になりたい! You know? I wanna be older so I can date somebody like her. You guys ever think that as kids? That's what it makes me feel like.
ああ、
Yeah.
確かにね。背中とかめっちゃ開いてて綺麗だもんね。
Yes, yes. It really is a voice that pulls you in. Like it felt like there was like a veil that just like scooped me over my neck and it's pulling me like this.
I was like, 確かに今のアイドルって声高い人めちゃくちゃ多いけど、かっこいいよね。こういう声出されたらお腹の中に響いていく感じというか。
Yeah. It doesn't want to make me dance like this. Hi, 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 but more like, oh, oh,
気持ち悪い。
おしゃれ。
交差点では隣の車がミラーこすったと怒鳴っているから私もついつい大声になる。
お、
バカにしないでよ。
お、
気のせいよ。ちょっと待って。プレイバック、プレイバック。
お、
プレイバック、プレイバック。
I feel like I've heard that verse before. Playback, playback, like somewhere. Have you guys heard that before? Just that right, that playback, playback. I don't know. I feel like I've heard it in passing, but this is probably not my first time listening to this song.
CM とかでよく流れてる。
I just got like a flashback of a memory that I didn't even remember.
僕も初めてちゃんと歌詞聞くけど、真っ赤なポルシェに乗ってるの。赤いポルシェ。
Yeah.
で、一人旅。
Yeah.
交差点で隣の車がミラーあるじゃん。
Okay.
プツンってちょっと当たっちゃった、こすっちゃったから、
Oh.
どうしてくれんだよって怒って、なんか多分ちょっとあんまり良くない言葉を言ったんだよね。そこで女の人がカチンって来て、バカにしないでよ。
Right.
今の言葉、取り消せそのプレイバックだよね。
Oh, is that what happened? She does it really intensely. It does it really intensely. Like another thing I notice is that her eyes, when they move with intent, right? So like, look at this. Look at her eyes where they move. It doesn't move. It doesn't move. It's like it stays at one place. Look, it doesn't move. And then when it moves, it's like just like that.
バカにしないでよ
怖い
Oh, right? Isn't that crazy? You guys notice that?
Yeah.
She looks straight at the camera. Playback, playback. Back at the camera, and just it never goes like this.
だからもう今の言葉取り消してって言ってるからもう目で負けちゃダメ
Yeah, yeah.
でっかいクマに出会うじゃん絶対目そらしちゃダメらしいから
Her hand movements are also like very calculated and very intentional as well.
Yeah, we see the same thing with Nakamori Akino-san. Do this, but it feels like she has like a different kind of taste. It's more like
Yeah.
this.
ずっとこうやって動いてるんじゃなくて必要なとこだけこうやってやってるみたいな
Yeah, very, very oshare. Oh, so intense.
おお
バカにしないでよ
さっきの空白めちゃくちゃ良くない音が流れてないトゥールってこうもう一回始まるまでのちょっと張り詰めた感じいや今の言葉取り消してくれるって怖くないちょっと
言われたことある？
え言われたとしたらすぐ「はいすいませんです」すぐ謝るから感情をさ声とか音に乗せて伝えるってまあ今までもいっぱい見てきたけど、
Yeah.
音を入れないことで緊張してる感じの空白を作るってすごいよね、
These zoom ins are crazy with the camera. It's like a handheld shot. It's like Have you seen it? Look, look, look.
プレイバック
They do it like 4 times.
バカにしないでよそっちのせいよ
Whoa. Okay, you're right.
これはゆうべの私のセリフ気分次第で抱くだけ抱いて
お
女はいつも
あれ
待ってるなんて Boy
Oh, my bad.
何を教わってきたの私だって疲れるわ
ちょっと待って何これ
I don't want to mess with her.
True.
1番の歌詞は隣の車がミラーこすったからもうなんと払ってんだよっていうのに対して言い返して怒ってるけど2番は昨日の夜嫌なことがあったよね、気分次第で抱くだけ抱いて、自分をいつも待たせてる嫌な男がいるんやね、そいつに対して坊や一体何を教わってきたのすごい
I know. That's scary, man. You want to touch, but like I feel like you can't touch.
日本語の良さ出てるよね呼び方でさ、ニュアンスが変わるじゃん
Right.
こう言われたらさ自分めちゃくちゃ子供ですみたいな感じ
Yeah,
になる
right,
じゃん、
right, right.
これがすごい上手だよね
There's like a whip inside of someone saying "boy," embedded into the words. Oi, boy. Hello, little boy. And then you like have a high heel and you step on his face. You're like, Kike.
それちょっとアメリカすぎそれ
It's like you messed with the wrong woman, sweetie.
遥かな波がキラキラ光る海岸通り
Oh, so intense.
短い旅を力いっぱいアクセル踏むの
Oh,
潮風の中ラジオのボリュームフルに上げれば心かすめて素敵な歌が流れてくるわ
God, I just feel like I'm the guy and like she's talking to in this situation, you know, and I'm just here trembling in my little pansies from the power of her voice. Also, I wanted to talk about earlier about her kind of rap sing that she does. I really think that this is really incredible, like the way that she says the lines, like particularly like that.
潮風の中ラジオのボリュームフルに上げれば心かすめて素敵な歌が流れてくるわ
I think that's a really cool thing to do, to have each syllable as clean as she's singing it, right? Yeah, set in a very, very fast kind of tone. And also it plays into the intensity of like the conversation she's having with this man or boy for that matter.
Oh, yeah, I feel like that's really powerful because when you are angry at someone and you start talking faster, but you also start mumbling your words because you're talking faster. But like, it's like she's slightly angry, but she's really calm at the same time. So she's able to like speak fast at what you did wrong, but
Right.
very clearly at the same time.
That might tie into it. She's able to keep her composure because she can point out everything that he did wrong. Oh, yeah.
勝手にしやがれ覚えておくんだろうちょっと待ってプレイバックプレイバック
Oh.
今の歌をプレイバックプレイバック
Oh, that's intense. I'm getting scared.
Yeah. It has a bit of an eerie vibe to it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I like the thing that she does when the sabi comes in and the first playback and she just playback.
わかりやすいよね。なん
Yeah.
か絶対この当時みんなこれやっただろうね。
Press the play button and then back.
いや多分自分が言ったセリフを戻せっつって取り消せって言ってるじゃん。
Is that what it means? I feel like, from my perspective, it's like, let's say two people are fighting, and then it gets really heated. You start saying things you don't mean, and then you go like, you know what? You're such a mother... Beep, right? And then playback's like, say that again. Try it again. Play it back. Can you say it to my face? Say it again. I thought that's the playback she's trying to say. But is that too America Jinsugi?
そうね。英語でさ、プレイバックって聞いたらどういうイメージなの？
Playback is like you get a ticket recorder or a VHS and you put the cassette in and then you press the button like that. That's a playback.
よそんな音だ。
Yeah, yeah.
じゃあそのままだわ。
はい
沢田研二さんの「勝手にしやがれ」っていう曲がこの当時あって、
Yeah.
だからそれをもう一回巻き戻してって言ってる。
Ah.
勝手にしやがれ出ていくんだろう
Do whatever you want.
これはゆうべのあなたのせいで強がりばかり言ってたけれど本当はとても寂しがりやよ 何を教わってきたの私やっぱり帰るわね
Oh my god.
あなたのもとへプレイバック
Incredible.
あなたのもとへ
プレイバックされた。
プレイバック
Oh. I feel like my heart just turned to ice just now. Just like,
あ、こういう歌詞だったんだ。多分昨日喧嘩したんだろうね、彼と。
yes.
でちょっとムカついたから一人で車でこうポルシェでドライブしてるの、めちゃくちゃ強い女の人の感じだったじゃん、坊やもうあなたとはやっていけないわ、で昨日喧嘩して一人でムカついてドライブに来ましたと、
Yes.
サビの最後で本当はとても寂しがり屋よ、ちょっとなんか今までめっちゃこう強い感じで来たけど、
Yeah.
なんかちょっと可愛いところ見せてでその後にまだ強めに喋ってるんだよね。坊や一体何を教わってきたの、私やっぱり帰るわね、あなたの元へここに来て出れるんですかみたいな。
I'm going back home by your side. That's where home is. I would say that what is another thing is just her ability to play the part. Her theatrical ability on stage to play like this strong woman but has a softer side to her is incredible. Like the way that she looks into the camera, the expressions, the way that you were pointing out how she sings the song to show her soft side. Throughout the whole part, I was convinced that she had taken the role of this very, very strong woman who had fought with a Kusanahito.
The way she's dressed represents that too. Like her dress with the back showing a little. And
Yeah, I mean,
everything.
look at that. It just like zooms in.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
camera just like zooms into her back like 3 or 4 times. Like, do you think a weak woman would wear something like this?
これが日本の歌詞の良さだなとも思うの僕。これどういうことかっていうと、アメリカで最後にあなたの元に帰っていくわって言ったら、
Okay.
ちょっとなんかいいイメージ多分持たれないでしょ。
No.
負けたのかみたいになっちゃう。でも僕はこういうの見て、すごい強気で言ってながら、やっぱり僕のこと好きでいてくれてるんだって感じがするから、なんか日本人っぽいのよ。心の移り変わりが、このシンプルな歌詞の中で表現されてるから、すごいね、面白いと思う。
In America, I feel like there's a lot of songs that don't really end with a happy ending. You know, this is a very like happy, like oshada ending. It's like, actually, I was tough the whole time, but actually, I need to be by your side.
いや、確かにそうだ。日本の曲でも結構レアで、曲ってさ、一瞬の感情を切り取ることが多いよね。だから、すごく楽しいか悲しいか、イエーイ君を好きでよかったふーっていうか、会いたくて震える悲しいって言って、だから大体この感情の線が真ん中にあるとしたらどっちかなの。どんどん上がるかどんどん下がるか。でもこの曲って揺れてるよね。感情が揺れてることを歌詞で表現するのってめちゃくちゃ難しいから、そういう意味ではすごいクオリティの高い曲よね。
確かに。
The whole thing is just embedded in the lyrics, embedded in the performance with her singing and the way that she does it. It's a very, very nice performance that we've been blessed with.
In Japan, you have like the tataimae and hone, right? And it's considered a bad thing to like show your hone to everyone. So you have to express yourself in a more nuanced way. Whereas in America, it's like saying that you're angry, like, and hitting everything around. It's like people kind of understand that feeling. But in Japan, it's be like, that's too much.
Let me explain it from a dessert perspective. In America, right, you have a lot of desserts that are very, very sweet, right? Whether it's like pudding, it's like ice cream, it's just like a bunch of sugar just like in the one dessert, right? And then, but that is praised inside of the States. You know, it's like very, very sugary, and then what's it called? You have this like very, very strong flavor. You're like, it gets more delicious. Yes, it's gonna say it's very, very sweet. And that's what you were saying earlier, Fuji, when a song either goes like here or it goes here, right? And it keeps on going like this, more and more and more intense, and that is praised, right? For Japan, if something just has like a little bit of sugar, oh, これ甘くない is a compliment. Right? It's praised to not be as sweet and to maybe just show your feelings just like a little bit, and then that sort of thing is like, oh, I can really respect them for maybe just breaking a little bit to show your true honest side, but not too much, right? So that's how both of the different cultures work.
I think that's a good metaphor.
Okay.
Like, if I were to add to it, you'd have just the dessert in America, right? But in Japan, like, traditionally, you'd have the very sweet dessert next to some matcha. You have both the sweet and the bitter together. And you go through them like this.
そうね。なんか日本はどっちかっていうとこの行き過ぎたのが良くなくて、バランス取ろうとするところは、まあ正直あると思うけど、この曲はそのバランス取る中でもすごく上手なんよね。普通は2つの感情を1つの曲に入れるなんてできないから。
Yeah. It's like the matcha and then the okashi, right? 何しやがったお前寂しかった。
バカにしないでよ
そっちのせいよ
ちょっと待ってプレイバックプレイバック今の言葉プレイバックプレイバック
ダンダンダンダン
はい、ということで今日は山口百恵さんのプレイバックパート2聞いてみました。どうだった？
I really think that I've heard this song in passing. Just somewhere, maybe it was like a city pop remix, or maybe it was like a future funk playlist on YouTube, but I've definitely heard somewhere, I've heard the song somewhere. But to really analyze the lyrics after listening to it and watching the performance done by a beautiful pop idol singer, I didn't know that there was like a whole genre that encompasses this kind of singing style. So I think that I feel very blessed to have seen a performance like this.
I don't think I've ever seen something even remotely similar to the kind of performance that she did. The one where it's such a mature way of performing and with really few movement. Like you would often see on artists, they either move a lot, like dance while they sing, or they only like stay in the same place all the time, you know, with the mic that it's like stationary, and maybe they make facial expressions. But you've never seen the combination that she did, where she would have moments of complete stillness and moments of really calculated movement. Also, I've never seen a Asian artist make so much eye contact with the camera before.
プレイバックをリクエストしていただいた方ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
他にもね、僕らにリアクションしてほしい曲があればコメント欄までどんどんお願いします。
In! Enter! Click that button and we'll read that comment.
それでは次の動画でまたお会いしましょう。バイバイ。チャンネル
登録
お願いします。